We're talking with Andie Biancone, who is at Keeneland with two horses for upcoming stakes races, one this weekend, one next week. We're going to start with Diamond Oops, who ran in the Stall Keenan Ogden Phoenix this weekend last fall, now back, but running on the turf in the Grade 1 Keeneland Turf Mile. Tell me about the decision to put Diamond Oops in that spot.
Well, he ran such a strong race at Kentucky Downs, and he's doing really well right now. So we were like, you know what, let's take a shot. That $1 million purse, why not? He loves Keeneland, and mile on the turf is going to be, he likes to mix it up. We like to keep it fresh, doing different things. I think this year we're mostly going to just try to keep him on the turf. He is 6 years old at this point, and the turf is just it's a kinder surface for him. So I think I'm super excited. He's in really great form at the moment. So we'll see what happens.
Tell us about the race last month down at Kentucky Downs and how it prepped him for this spot.
Well, going into that race, he was just super fresh, and I think it was just the perfect distance for him. Obviously Kentucky Downs is really hit or miss for some horses. Some horses get there and they love it, and some horses get there and they absolutely hate it. He happened to love it. And he absolutely just ran lights out, like 22-1, finished second. And I knew he was going to run a huge race. So we were all really excited. And I think it kind of just gave him a good little change of scenery, a little prep for this race coming up here. We'd like to keep him on the grass this year just because, like I said, it's a kinder surface for him. And yeah, I'm really looking. He finished second in the Keeneland Turf Mile 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. So he's kind of, and it's actually, it's kind of interesting because, when he runs on the dirt, he's often caught, he comes from really off the pace. He kind of picks off dead horses in the end. But when he runs a mile on the turf, he's used to going fast fractions. So he's often like just right up front, right on the pace. And Flo kind of rode him like closer to the pace at Kentucky Downs. So we're kind of hoping that we can kind of have a similar go at this race.
What if there's some give in the ground? Any problem with that?
He loves the soft ground.
Let's talk about the filly, Diamond Wow, a relative who was being considered for the Darley Alcibiades, but a bad post position prompted a change to the Jessamine on Wednesday. And you think you're equally confident about her on the turf, right?
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm kind of happy because, I've been breezing her on the turf the last couple of times, and she has just blown me out of the water every time. She's easily one of the nicest fillies I've sat on in my life. Just has wowed us from the start, hence her name. Poor Oops is an oops and wow is a wow, but it's okay, it's fine. She's just nothing phases her. I remember we took her to the gate for the first time as a 2-year-old. We like to jog all our babies out of the gate, and she broke like a racehorse, like the first time she was ever in the gate. And Kieran Dunn did an amazing job prepping her as a baby, and she's just always been so advanced. It's like she's with a bunch of kindergartners, and she's already in the 5th grade doing she's doing algebra. She's way advanced, and I'm really excited for her to strut herself on Wednesday.
Any concern about stretching out around 2 turns?
Not at all. She has that natural speed, but she's a really handy filly, really easy to ride. And I think, Mike Smith is going to be able to sit her wherever she's comfortable, and she'll relax and kick on in the end. So, she's even a little more, she's more simple than Oops, because Oops, he could be a little lazy. He needs a target. He likes to come from behind. Like, she doesn't care. She'll go in front. She'll go behind. She goes inside horses. She's, super, super handy. So.
Well, best of luck with both of them and getting to the winner's circle. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Tom.